The Boston Celtics heading to their second NBA Finals in the last 3 seasons. And we got it all here for you tonight on 98.5 The Sports Hub. Let's open up the phone lines. You want to react? You want to celebrate? Hell, if you want to be critical, I don't know how you can be. If you want to just celebrate them doing what they should, your thoughts on Jaylen Brown being the Eastern Conference Finals MVP? Was there a snub? All that on the table tonight at 617-779-0985. We have a new intern. His name's Kevin. He's from West Roxbury. I'm going to bust his chops all night, and he's the guy that's going to answer your calls. Skaz is here as well, and we're on YouTube. What's up, Tube fam? I'll be reading those throughout tonight. And, of course, if you want to join the show on YouTube, you just download the app on your phone, tablet, wherever you want to do it, even on your television. That's what I tell a lot of people to do. Get it right on your TV, but you can join the chat, and I'll read some of those throughout the night. So the Celtics did what you thought they would do. They would go to the NBA Finals. Congratulations. Growth, right? Growth. People have doubted this team. People have taken the field. People think they can't win in clutch situations. They don't think they matured enough. Maybe Tatum's not a dog. Jaylen Brown doesn't have a left hand. All those things, they were said. But here they are. Exactly where they should be. Exactly where people predicted. Exactly what everyone expected them to do. They checked their boxes. They've grown up as a group. They really have. This is just a completely different team. For the people that had their doubts, who picked the field, who thought that they would struggle against certain teams, the one thing is this: they are different. They're different for a multitude of reasons. Number 1 and 2, Tatum and Brown have grown and have matured and want to play together. There was a report, Shams had it about a couple of days ago, that back in 2021, ownership went to Jason Tatum and said, do you want to play with Jaylen Brown? And he said, absolutely yes. They could have moved on from him. They didn't. I've said on this very show for a year. So anything I say or Skaz says, we have been saying this for a year, not because we're green teamers, because we're not. I'm not, at least. I don't know what Skaz. You've been called a little green leprechaun. He's been called that. Me, I just look at it and say they're the best team. They fixed their holes. Drew Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis, right? The Derek White's progressed. This team has rallied down from 18. They trailed in the fourth quarter of 3 games and won. They're also 10-1 without Kristaps Porzingis. They've won 7 games in a row. They're going to the NBA Finals. Joe Mazzulla outcoached Eric Spoelstra, Bickerstaff, and Carlisle. 2 of the 3 have championships. Have they answered your questions? Have the Celtics answered your questions? Yes. Now, they have to go out and win the championship. They know that. They're starving, says Al Horford. They're starving. I'm bought in. I believe it. I've been in for a long time. Other people are still doubters. It's okay if you're a doubter. It's okay if you look at it and say Anthony Edwards or Kyrie Irving or even Luka Doncic can beat the Celtics. My money's on the green. My green on Boston. They are the best team in the NBA. It's not over yet. They have another opportunity to defeat another team, and I just don't think there's anyone that can beat them in 4 games. The Celtics are who we thought they were. Everyone insists it's different this year. The Celtics are different. And this time, they don't intend to walk away empty-handed. It was a good win last night. A sweep. People have a problem. There are actually people out there who have a problem with a sweep. Imagine that. Oh, the path's too easy. They haven't played any closeout games. What did this series show you? Mazzulla outcoached the other coach. You don't need Jason Tatum to be the star to win. You can win games on the road, again, undefeated. You can beat teams that haven't lost at home who are undefeated. And you can close out series, whether it's at home and last night on the road in Indiana. And what a night it was for Jaylen Brown. And I want to give Skaz a shout out for this one. Jaylen Brown literally booed at the All-Star game this year. Where? Indiana. Wins the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. He was shocked. You know what? I was shocked when I saw the odds. I'll give you those coming up in just a little bit. But Tatum has been the focal point, right? The guy who got paid the most money was Jaylen Brown. The guy who has now put the Celtics over the top is Jaylen Brown. He might be the alpha. They won't be there without Jason Tatum. They've certainly are a better team. They've grown up. I know their bench didn't play well in this series. They don't need it. One more to go. 4 more wins the rest of the way for this Celtics team to finally check boxes. And whether you think the Celtics, if they do go on to win, if it's cheapened by the path or who they played or they beat a 5 seed or whatever, the Celtics are who we thought they were. In the NBA Finals in 4 games away from raising Banner 18. Your thoughts at 617-779-0985. The floor is yours tonight. I think it's time to celebrate. You know, for a while there's been people, why are they celebrating? What are you celebrating? This team deserves it. They've shown growth. They have 9 days off. They don't know who their opponent is yet. We'll find out. There's storylines on both sides. I already told you who the final boss is. I've already told you that one. The Celtics are the best team no matter who they play. And they are who we thought they were. If you like that clip, check out more videos from my show, The Joe Murray Show, here. For more Celtics analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.